A 6-foot junior from Midland, number 14, Maura McAfee. At 1 forward for the Knights, a 5'8" senior from DeWitt, number 42, Hannah Aker. And at 1 forward for the Flying Dutch, a 6'1" senior from Center Valley, Pennsylvania, number 24, Hannah Dole. Starting at center for the Knights, a 5'11" senior from Holland, number 22, Brianna Verkijk. And at center for the Flying Dutch, a 6'1" senior from Grayslake, Illinois, number 15, Rebecca Lawrence. At 1 guard for Calvin, a 5'7" senior from Unionville, number 10, Kayla Engelhard. And at 1 guard for the Flying Dutch, a 5'9" junior from Dorr, number 10, Autumn Anderson. And at the final guard spot for the Knights, a 5'7" junior from Vernon Hills, Illinois, number 20, Abby Springer. And at the final guard spot for the Flying Dutch, a 5'8" senior from Grand Rapids, number 4, Brittany Berry. Calvin College is coached by John Ross. Hope College is coached by Brian Morehouse. Your officials this afternoon, Mr. Todd Hoke, Mr. Andrew McKellar, and Ms. Jenna Schroeder.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Engelhart, she's going to bring the ball up quite a bit. She'll shoot. She's not afraid to shoot it. Here she is from the left wing. Yeah, she'll get her shots up, and it's that offensive rebounding, too. That's going to be a key part of this game.
Absolutely. It's Autumn Anderson who brings the offense up for Hope College. A 3-point attempt by Hope College is good. That's number 14, Maura McAfee, the walking double-double.
You like how she can stretch the floor. She'll pop it inside. She'll go outside. She's averaging just under 15 points and 10 rebounds a game.
That's going to be a scoop shot by number 20. Abby Springer is no good. It's going to be out of bounds. Hope College ball. Jim, one thing about Hope College, they're no stranger to injury. This is the second straight year. Angelique Gaddy, starting point guard, has been injured, torn ACL twice. Rebecca Lawrence, another 2-point. That's going to be an immediate timeout for Calvin College. But Jim, talk to me a little bit about this. Injury, back-to-back times. Last year was Anna Kaufman stepping up for Angelique Gaddy. An outstanding season, leading a team who had great success and an even better record, Jim. Now it's Autumn Anderson's turn. What do you know?
And look at Autumn Anderson. She's leading the team in assists. So she comes in for Gaddy, who is the projected starter. Autumn Anderson comes in. Again, like you said, kind of in a way, the clone of Anna Kaufman, coming in for Gaddy, leading the team in assists. She'll get you around 5 or 6 points per game, too. You also see that quick timeout. This is interesting. I mean, that transition offense, that fast break offense there for the Flying Dutch, precise. And they're up 5-0 here early.
Yep, a quick timeout by Coach Ross and Calvin as he's trying to get things situated here. It's going to be Springer to bring the ball up court. Checked hard by Anderson. Good defensive stand, and that's one thing that we talked about, Jim, is Autumn Anderson tips a pass and picks it. It's the defense for both ends.
I failed to mention Anderson also leads Hope in steals, too. So steals and assists. Anderson has come in here and done her job.
Give me some stats, Jim. I know you're all over this. Defensively, what do these teams look like? Points per game?
They both hold opponents to under 56 points per game. pretty incredible for the amount of points they score, too. Hope wins by an average of around 19. Calvin by an average of 25.
We're going to have an offensive charge call. Callie Verkuyk kind of lowers her shoulder into the defender.
The Verkuyk sisters are two to watch today, too. Brianna coming in, averaging over 13 points per game. She's a 50, 40, 90 player, which means she's shooting over 50% from the field. Here's Barry from 3.
Barry for 3.
That's good.
Oh, no, Jim. You don't want her to heat up, and it's early for her. Hope College with an 8-0 lead, 18 and 10 to go in the first half.
Scary if she gets going. And as a shooter, when you see that first deep one go in, you like.
Engelhardt on the other end, no good. Offensive rebound, scoop shot, up and in. Hannah Aker. Okay, you said a 50-40.
Yeah, 50, 40, 90. So Verkuyk, Brianna is over. I thought Barry was going to shoot that again. We'll watch this possession play out.
Lawrence McAfee, the long two, no good.
They're getting open looks from 3, but 50% from the field, 40% from 3, 90% from the free throw line.
That's incredible. 50, 40, 90. That's a Hannah Aker 2-point, and Calvin cuts the lead to 5. Both teams playing this up-tempo defense. That's resulting in fact, up-tempo offense as well, Jim. But that's no stranger, or that's no question as to why these teams as well as they can.
Right, they're unselfish. You watch the ball movement already. You see Barry give it up. You see Engelhardt give it up. And that's the thing about Barry's game too. We talked about her prolific three-point shooting, but she's also third in the team, on the team in steals and second in assists. So Barry can dish the ball too. Don't just look for her three-point shooting. Look for her all-around offensive game and her defense.
We're going to have Sudbury and Traversa in for Hope College. Anderson and Lawrence are going to take a breather. Hope College leads 8-4, 17 and 20 to go in the first half. Verkuy's going to give to Engelhardt. Engelhardt in the paint, up, off glass, and good. 2 more.
That's
Jim.
what she'll do. She'll put her head down and drive in the lane. She's fearless.
Yeah. Calvin with a little 6-0 run of their own. And one thing that they're going to have to do, you see, with success early is to attack the pressure that Hope College is bringing. On the line, up the line, style of defense. The back door is going to be open, and I think if they can get a step on the defender, a quick drive right by you saw by Engelhardt, she's going to be open.
Sure. And you see her shooting again.
A bucket, and she hits the deck. Could have been a foul, but no dice. Sudbury looking to break the press all by herself as she does, crossing over half court. Man alive, 8-8, 16:30 to go. This has to make to be a high-scoring affair.
Yeah, I mean, even you see the resilience of Calvin early, down 8-0, tie ball game now.
Brittany Berry, her famous no-look pass. Sudbury for 3, no good. Verkuyk on the board.
Sudbury doesn't shoot the 3 much. She's just 3 of 18, now 3 of 19 on the season, so that's a rare look for Sudbury from 3.
And there it is, that pressure defense on the line, up the line. You see Barry, it burned her a little bit. She played a little too high pressure defense. She was blown by, and fortunately for Hope College, the layup is no good. Sudbury looking at a double screen from both post players. Hannah Dole, top of the key. Runs into Verkuyk. She finds a cutting. McAfee off her knee, no good. McAfee, one thing that I've noticed already early is she stretched her game in the offseason. She wasn't so much a player who was 15 and out, so much as she was 15 and in and did a lot of her work down low, already with a three-pointer today and a long 2 attempt that rattled out, but she's not afraid to put up an 18-footer.
Right, and I love her movement without the ball. Coaches love movement without the ball. And it keeps the offense from being stagnant, from being slow, stationary. When you move without the ball, good things happen.
Shelton checks in, and she is controlling the offense for Calvin. This Hope College defense is stifling. Verkuyk kicks in the corner to Timmer. Timmer is going to give the ball up. It's Hope College ball out of bounds. We have Timmer, Verkuyk.
You're seeing a full court
And
man-to-man
Lertzema.
press here too from the Knights. Some trapping involved too. There's it. The trap causes the turnover.
Verkuyk, she's going to bring it all the way down. The left-hand layup is good. And just like that, we have Calvin, 10. Hope College 8, 15 to go. The long dump pass by Sudbury. I understand these teams are comfortable playing up-tempo. I understand that. But right now, at Hope College, if you're Coach Morehouse, I mean, he's telling his players right now, you gotta go, you gotta attack. But I wouldn't mind to see them slow it down a little bit. That full court man press, they're not looking right away to trap. I think if you can calm down and play your game, you're gonna have a little more success right now.
Right here, this inbounds play, it's a set play. You want to get an easy bucket to tie it up. That's what you're saying. Slow it down, set up a play, get an easy look.
Greers with the ball to Sudbury. Sudbury, a good crossover to the left.
That's
Back
more
to
of her
right.
game right there. Pump fake, drive into the lane, 10 feet. That's her game.
Shelton might go all the way here, coast to coast. No, she doesn't get up to Englehart. Englehart, the quick two, no good. That's another shot early in the shot clock, just 5 seconds in. And again, if that's the way the game's going to be played, if that's the tempo and the pace both teams want to dictate, I guess so be it.
And as I said earlier, they'll pull the trigger early. Englehart's already shot 2 or 3 early in the shot clock, but offensive rebounding, Calvin's crashing the boards too, part of the game plan.
Calvin looking to trap just over half court. Sudbury doesn't handle the pressure, dribbles the ball. Shelton forces it off of Sudbury's knee, out of bounds. Calvin tied 10-10. Englehart head down, driving. Another shot, layup is no good. Rebound by Lertzma.
Yep, there's the offensive boards again.
Yeah.
Second chance points.
In a game where you're already going to get 70, 60, 70 shots off, Hope College really has to limit the offensive rebounds. No need to turn that number from 70 to 85.
Sure.
Another 2, 3 offensive rebounds. These girls are really working down low. It's Timmer. Another shot up.
Second and third opportunities. You just hate to see that as a coach. Brian Morehouse on the sideline for Hope. Pretty disgusted at those 2 or 3 offensive rebounds. How about the coaching matchup too? We have Brian Morehouse versus John Ross. 2 guys that have been coaching for a while and coaching successful teams for a while.
Aker drives left. She's going to get a body call. The layup is no good. Hope College fans and Morehouse looking for the travel there. That's foul on Sudbury, her first, as Aker's going to go to the line. You look for Hope College checking in just a second ago was Tyra Smith.
Calvin shoots 70% from the line as a team, and that's pretty impressive. I mean, if you're up over 70 as a team, you like that. You like to be around 75, but 70 mark is definitely respectable.
As both free throws are good, right on cue for the Knights. Traversa looking to help break the press. She's trapped. Smith, and that's that same spot just to the right, just over half court, and that's where Calvin's looking to really jump and trap.
And as Hope, you have to adjust to the traps. I'm sure Coach Morehouse in the next break will plot something out to defeat the trap, get away from it easy.
Smith tries to get it back with a steal attempt, no good. I mean, call me crazy here, but Hope College maybe sending a post player up to the middle of the court. Instead of trying to break that press at the corners where the sideline becomes a third defender, you think maybe try and take that near the anchor.
Exactly.
Wow, Traversa from deep.
Woo!
They're going to give her 4 for that. Oh, no, maybe just 3. Hope College
they just
13.
gave her 3.
Yeah. Wow.
She'll launch too.
Oh, Englehart hits the deck. I don't know how she didn't get a foul call there, but stays poised, stays collected, and the layup's good. Wow, a warrior. That 3 was deep.
She's second on the team in 3-point attempts, so
she wants
will
it again.
launch.
She set a career high in 3-point attempts and points just a couple weeks back for Hope College. Sudbury for 3. Again, no good for her. Not a bad shot, not a bad option, but maybe not the one you want her taking right now.
Wow.
With a dump pass from Englehart, looking a little bit like Tom Brady back there.
Woo! Those are quick points. You love them when you score them. You hate them when they get scored against you. Got to keep your eye on the ball in the transition
and
D.
how about Lertzma, the soft hands there, 1 dribble, 1 step, and a layup. Very athletic move from her.
Right.
Smith from
There you
3.
go.
Don't even bother there. Up and in. Hope College cuts the lead to 2, 12 and 15 to go in the first half. It is 18-16.
You'll take that. Already 4 threes for Hope, 4 of 6, shooting 67% from 3 so far.
Verkuyk, right, bodied, no good. Layups, rebound. Sudbury, she's going to look to push. She's got Dole. Dole, a nice Swing pass, layup is no good. Yeah. Emily Cloudka, that was her who checked in the game a little while ago. Timmer, right side, 6-footer, no good. Rebound
Look
again.
at the attack. The attack on the offensive board. Got to put a body.
Man, oh man, that's 12 rebounds for Calvin. 6 offensive. Hope College held to just 5 rebounds. It's obvious, Jimmer, but I mean, if you're Morehouse, what are you looking for? Whether it's players coming off the bench, or I mean, maybe a timeout here just to drill into their heads. It starts with finding a girl to box out.
You're looking for energy off the bench as always. You're looking for a body on the shot, and just an avoidance of the traps on the pressure that Calvin's delivering in the full court press.
Verkuyk, layup, no good. Man, one thing that I'm very impressed with out of Calvin right now, drive, get to that paint. Hope College shooting well from 3 right now, but Calvin College, a team who also, you know,
they like to put it up from beyond the arc.
Fell in love with the 3-point ball this season, but man, they are driving. They're attacking the right half of the court too. Everything seems to be coming from that end. Verkuyk, the first free throw. That's good.
The strategy behind that could be to try and get McAfee and Lawrence in foul trouble. Hope's top 2 scorers. You drive into the lane, you're most likely going to see one of those 2. And the refs are calling the fouls. Why not, kind of?
Absolutely, as Verkuyk is good on the second. Calvin with a 4-point advantage at 20-16. Anderson
look for the
comes back
middle
to
cut
game.
here on the press.
There it is. A swing back to Barry. Barry with patience. She drives.
Whoa.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's the Barry dish I love. That's what I'm saying. Her passing game, I don't know if you can still call it underrated. I mean, fans here, we're accustomed to those no looks, but she has got, just vision, court vision.
All right, and a lot of times the no-look pass can be looked at as a little flashy, a little silly, but right there, as a 3-point attempt by Springer is no good, but then another offensive rebound here, but the no-look attempt right there by Barry, it totally eliminates the defender. The defender's playing her eyes, she's ruling her right out of the play, and that's a big reason why McAfee was wide open right there.
Exactly. You don't want to have tunnel vision, and if you see your teammate open, you can do the no-look. There's another great dish.
One. You know,
easy.
My mom always told me growing up it was eyes in the back of her head when she saw me doing something wrong. I think Brittany Barry might have eyes all around her head.
Like I said, precise court vision. She's had it. The veteran has had it all the years she's been here at Hope.
A nice backdoor cut, Engelhardt, no good. Blocked shot by McAfee, sends it out of bounds. It's going to be Hope College ball.
McAfee leading the team in blocks by a long shot. 28 blocks. The next highest total for Hope is 10 by Lawrence. Definitely going to look at that interior defense of McAfee.
Anderson dribbles. She's going to attack the middle of the court. Rebecca Lawrence up and
just in the right spot. She didn't cut much. She didn't make a backdoor cut or anything. It's just there, open for her.
Verkuyk into the paint. A beautiful, beautiful up and under. The layup. You can go ahead and count that one.
You like flash, but you also like fundamental game like that. Pump fake, 1 step, 5-footer.
Lawrence down low. She's going to get a double team. Barry at the top of the key. Oh, man, from really, really deep. That one's no good. Dole gets it back to Barry. Barry the no-look. Oh, man, McAfee no good.
It's like she sees plays 2 or 3 plays ahead. She's always ahead of the game.
Layup no good on the end for Calvin. Autumn Anderson brings the ball all the way up. Ooh, Verkuyk, looks like Verkuyk got a swipe from behind off Anderson's knee.
Sometimes when you move fast like this, turnovers will happen. You already have 7 turnovers for the Flying Dutch and 4 for the Knights. Just got to be patient. If you see a trap coming, slow it down, find the middle cut.
You're absolutely right. And you look, the turnover stat by Hope College and for Calvin College up around 15, 16, a couple games with 20. That stat's a little bit inflated due to, like what you said, the style of play. You're getting many, many more possessions.
Exactly.
Allie Spade in for Calvin. Knight's going to inbound the ball out of bounds under the hoop. Springer to Verkuyk. Verkuyk the 3. She got about 3 pieces of the rim, the backboard, but hey, that one's good for 3.
Here's another push by the Dutch. That'll work.
The scoop layup by Madison Greers, number 3. Ooh, a long, long pass out of bounds, just Out of reach of Aker.
If you're Brian Morehouse, you like that basket by Gears there. The freshman coming off the bench from Scottsville. I was going to say Scottsville, but from Scottsville. Mason County Central getting a bucket.
Again, another interesting piece for Hope College when McAfee can help bring up the ball from out of bounds, out of bounds on the press break.
The way she stretches the floor, versatility, it's valuable.
Anderson to McAfee. McAfee, 2, no good. She looks like she got fouled. Verkuyk not pleased.
Is that 2 on Verkuyk?
It is her second. Callie Verkuyk, she's got 2. 8 minutes and 34 seconds to play. We have a Calvin College 1-point lead as McAfee misses the first.
I talked about free throw shooting a little bit earlier. I said the Knights shooting 70%, and I said it's a respectable number. You might want to be up over 70, but Hope is just 64% as a team from the line. So Calvin with the 6% edge in free throw shooting.
And I mean, one thing, when a lead can be erased so quickly like we've seen here, it could come down at the end of the game to free throws. You know
yeah.
Absolutely. When the clock is stopped, you need to get those points.
See McAfee missed 2 in a row there, and she's shooting 76%. Rare 2 misses.
Engelhardt back into the game. To Verkuyk. Verkuyk swings. A long 3-point attempt by Spade is no good. 3 bodies hit the deck. Slow to get up is Verkuyk. So she's going to be okay.
Every rebound so far has been taking a strong effort. Offense and defenses are crashing the boards.
Engelhardt, the out-of-bounds play. Oh, man, that's Timmer for 2, no good, but a beautifully run play.
Yeah.
The 2 girls at the elbow both exchange screens and crash on opposite ends of the paint. Gears to Lawrence. Lawrence, the spin move. No good. She's going to crash, get her own rebound. No, it's tipped away, and Timmer ends up with it for the Knights. Spade at the point for Calvin to Engelhardt. Engelhardt down low to Akers. Akers on Lawrence. Layup no good, tipped out by McAfee. I'd expect maybe pretty soon here a Brittany Berry behind the back. Totally kidding. I was going to say maybe a 3-point attempt here by Hope College. I haven't seen one in a little while, but the layup by Berry is no good.
Berry will pull up and shoot that 3, but there's a little behind the back juke move. Just missed the layup.
A wide open 3 by Verkuyk is no good. Offensive rebound, Spade. Spade for 2, no good. Offensive rebound again. I sound like a broken record here, Jim.
Yeah.
As a Kelvin, can't tell what number that is right now. Timmer hits the deck with the ball. They decide against the traveling violation here, and they're going to go jump ball. Hope College, maybe a makeup. I don't know.
I thought the whistle was going to be blown there right when bodies hit the deck, but they're on the floor there for a couple seconds before something was called.
Either way, you feel like the officials got that one right. Hope College ball.
And I think Spade there with the first offensive rebound in that last sequence. No body on her.
Nope.
It's right in her hands.
Traversa checks back in. We're going to swing to Berry. Berry one-handed pass Traversa at the top of the key. Gears. McAfee, long 2, halfway down. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds by Engelhardt as Sudbury was crashing. It's going to be Hope College ball under the bucket.
Like to see the set here. Inbounds play, see if they get a couple screens up from McAfee. Well, just a flare out cut.
McAfee on Timmer. She's going to have to, doesn't get away with the high dribble travel there.
That happens when you're just a little indecisive. You see a player open and at the last second, Calvin defender slides over, causing McAfee with the hot to dribble it high, and it just doesn't look good, and it's called travel.
Hope playing a little, what appears to be maybe a little zone action here. 2-3.
It's like 2-3.
Yep. And Jim, zone action, I don't know if Calvin's what they think about that. We checked just a few games ago in January against Olivet. We saw one of the stranger things you're going to see in college basketball at any level. Calvin College attempted 50. Oh my gosh, an incredible charge taken by Engelhardt. But Jim, give me a moment here. I've been wanting to say this for 2 days now. Calvin College attempt 50. 3-point shots
Yeah,
in one game.
you told me to guess how many. I knew it was going to be high, I guess 35, but I was 15 off. 50, 5-0. 3-point attempts in that January 3rd game against Olivet.
Calvin did come out on top in that game, 83-73. You got to think a couple players icing their shoulders after a game like that. 50 attempts, I'm blown away.
Right.
But I do love it. Verkuyk checked by LaRue. LaRue coming to the game for the first time. Verkuyk over LaRue, up and good.
And what have we seen from Brianna Verkuyk already? We've seen pump fake, 5-footer, pump fake, 1 dribble, spot up shooter. I mean, she's got versatility, and the pump fake, she utilizes it, 1 dribble, shot up, and it's smooth.
Gears at the top of the key, dribbles right. Back to LaRue, good ball movement here and patience by Hope College. McAfee getting frustrated, dumps the ball to Traversa. Traversa.
Just got to keep moving with the motion offense, got to keep moving, setting screens.
Both teams, especially ineffective down low. You see, I mean, Calvin College again with so many offensive rebounds, partly due to the fact that they haven't been able to put it in from 2 feet in. Same with Hope College. We've seen 4 missed layups. In a game that's a 3-point game with 5 minutes to go, those are things that stick out.
Right. And when they're playing man now, but when they're in the 2-3, when Hope's in the 2-3, I mean, 2-3 is really a shooter's dream. So you move the ball, you get some open shots from behind the arc. Here, miss inside from Aker. Yeah, you only play the 2-3 so long until the opposing team starts draining some of those open threes, but you got to be aggressive up top in a 2-3.
LaRue, again, Hope College selecting the dribble. I mean, Calvin is doing a magnificent job, in my opinion, with this full court press defense. It starts in just man, and they're just riding their offensive players right into the corners. I mean, we've seen it time and time again right at this NCAA logo. It's almost as like Hope College is being corralled right into that trap.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I don't see why Calvin would get out of this all game.
You want to either isolate a ball handler against the press. You want to avoid the corners, and that's something that Hope has not been doing yet.
Springer, 3. Give her all 3 of those.
So this press here, if you dribble it to the corner, there's going to be a trap, and that's what Calvin is feeding off of. They want you to go to the corner.
Up LaRue in the middle. That's going to be a kick ball by Springer.
Middle cut's important. I've said it 3 or 4 times already. Avoid the corners, hit the middle. Now Calvin with the 6-point lead, you see the power of the 3 ball too. Start draining it a little bit. I mean,
LaRue gets a screen just over half court to Dole. Surprised Dole with an errant pass over McAfee. I'm surprised Dole hasn't been playing her game a little more down low, as we saw a lot of that out of her earlier in the season and a little bit last year.
I do like Dole's game. She's patient on offense. She'll look for the open teammate. But she also can shoot it. I mean, she's, again, another versatile option for the Flying Dutch.
Versa is going to take her defender left. Turnover, trying to get the ball to McAfee.
That's 12 turnovers for the Dutch already.
And it's early. Engelhart, 2, no good. Excellent rebound by Dole. She's going to look to push to Barry. Barry, I'd love to see 3 here. And so would she. 3, no. Halfway down. Could have gave her 1.5 there, but I like her thought process there. You have, a potential 2-on-1 fast break. The defender sags off. I mean, nearly a 50% 3-point shooter. Why not try and make him pay?
She likes that space for sure.
Aker, left hand, fade away. Layup is no good as McAfee's knocked to the floor.
Block, McAfee, another block there.
Barry to McAfee. Traversa for 3, no good. Tipped out by Dole. It's going to be tipped out and out of bounds. Possession's going to be with Calvin as Verkuyk comes in for Calvin. And Shelton check in. That's going to be a timeout. Look up at the scoreboard. 3 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the half. We have an 8-point lead in favor of Calvin. Can you tell me something maybe you're surprised about it, or maybe something? What are the coaches saying in the timeout? What are you seeing if you're a coach right now, James?
If I'm Brian Morehouse on the Hope side, I'm just saying be a little more careful with the ball. We're seeing careless rush play on the offensive end from Hope. 12 turnovers for Hope to Calvin's 5. I'm also looking at the rebounding stat. 10 offensive rebounds for Calvin already, and we have 3:16 to play in the first half. Calvin with the 23 to 16 rebound advantage. But I mean, I'm looking at the scoring totals here, and we're already seeing it spread out. We're seeing leading scorers Brianna Verkuyk for Calvin with 8, and then you have McAfee with 7 for Hope. So scoring is spread out, but that's how these teams play. You're not going to have one prolific 20, 25 point per game scorer.
Madison's going to check back in for Hope College as they sink into that long. Look how long that 2-3 zone is right now for Hope College.
Right. As a zone, you want to be long. You want to get deflections too. Deflections are key.
This is something that I didn't expect, and I know we've hit a few times on this three-point shooting situation, but Calvin really hesitant from 3. A couple of times we've seen one pump fake and a dribble, pump fake and a pass, and I didn't see it coming.
Right.
Paris Madison splits the defenders right sideline. She's going to be tripped out. It looked like she could have gone all the way there.
In case there, Hope did get the defensive rebound, but it fell right into Madison's hands. I mean, there's no body on her, and Madison was just on her own island, fell right into her hands, got the bounce, and I think if that bounce is closer off the rim, it could be another Calvin offensive board.
Lawrence to set a screen for Madison. Madison to Traversa. Lawrence calling for the ball down low, and Barry's going to feed her. She sinks right into a double team.
Calvin always looking for the doubles. Double teams.
We're going to have a foul on Calvin College. That's going to be Lertzma's foul.
I like Lauren's calling for the ball there down low. She had a good seal. She has 4 points right now, 2 of 3 from the field. She deserves it down there.
Traversa comes right down the lane. Just how you draw it up. 2 points, Hope College lead. Calvin College lead cut to 6. Lertzma on the ground. No one can really find the ball. Body's hitting the deck. It's going to be a jump ball. This one's going to favor the Calvin Knights.
Just waiting, almost hoping for a jump ball in that situation there. Mess down low.
I'd like to see out of this inbounds play. I mean, you saw last time, this is a little different setup, but you're going to see a couple screens, maybe even a double screen over here for Aker to get open down low. Hope College has shown a little weakness, and there it is.
Yep. Backdoor cut.
Engelhardt backdoor. She's going to avoid a defender to Verkuyk. Verkuyk for 3.
That's a great look. Backdoor cut by Engelhardt. Gets it. Gets doubled. Eyes up. Finds Verkuyk on the outside. Cans it.
Madison doing what Traversa for 3. No, Madison was doing right there what the point guards for Hope College in LaRue and Anderson haven't done exceptionally well today, but she really handled the pressure well, kept her dribble alive, split a defender, made a move and went. Down low, 2 points.
Great post up.
And a lot of times that's what coaches are going to tell you. You're going to want to defend, or you're going to want to turn your defender a lot, but if it's in the speed of the game for you to make one move and go, let's get out of here.
Sure. Traversa.
Oh, my.
Quick release, and she will put the ball up from deep often.
And that's her favorite spot, right on top where she's square, top of the key, square to the hoop. It's like a free throw to her at that point.
Right. She's 38% from 3 this year.
Aker's done an exceptional job down low. A definite height disadvantage for her is there she goes 2 more, right? I mean, and a lot of times she's getting that Traversa, Lawrence double team, even Dole you mix in there, and she's handling double team well. She's got to be 3 or 4 inches shorter than both of those defenders.
Oh, yeah. She's now in double figures with 10.
Barry misread the play there. Ball's passed kind of right to Engelhardt.
Great effort by Lertzma to deflect that.
We haven't seen much of Autumn Anderson as she's been on the bench getting a breather.
Right. Got 10 on the shot clock right now.
It's going to be Engelhardt to drive with 5, 4, 3. Scoop shot right, no good. Rebound, Dole with 9, 8. She's going to get the ball to Madison head up for three. Barry from really deep. No good. And Jim, that's going to do it at the half here in DeVos Fieldhouse. It is the Calvin Knights 39, Hope College Flying Dutch 29. A little, kind of right where you expect Calvin to be for sure at the nearly, 40 points at the half. Not so much Hope, but what have you seen has been the biggest issue for Hope College with this 10-point deficit?
I think it's the offensive rebounding for Calvin. They've been stuck on 10 now here for a while, offensive rebounding, but they have the 25 to 18 plus 7 rebounding average on Hope. And again, we're looking at the scoring, and Maura McAfee has 7 to lead Hope. On the other end, Aker and Brianna Verkuyk in double figures for the Knights. Verkuyk with 11, Aker with 10. It's just really the hustle. Who wants the ball more? It's looking like Calvin with this 10-point lead. To me, at least, diving on the floor for loose balls, offensive rebound, even just getting a tap on the offensive rebounds, not necessarily securing it, but showing that effort with each possession.
Absolutely, Jim. And we're hoping for just as exciting of the second half. But right now we're going to kick it over to an original production from Hope College called The Hope Update. It's going to be about an 8 to 10 minute segment, and you guys can tune into this every Wednesday night on YouTube. But for now, it's going to be the Hope College Hope Update. And thank you very much for the first half. We'll look forward to seeing you in just a minute.
Hey there, Hope College. Welcome back to Hope Update. It's October 24th and the 15th year of this most recent century. As always, I'm Duncan McLean.
And I'm Nicole Metzler, back as usual to bring you up to speed this weekend. Today we have campus news, everyone's favorite Twitter time, a Halloween-heavy community news, a quick sports update, and an all-new entertainment segment.
Yes, we are very excited to welcome a new member to the Hope Update crew. Taylor Jones has joined the team to supply you, our wonderful viewers, with news concerning entertainment. From Hollywood to Fashion Week, be ready to get cultured with Taylor Jones.
Today, Taylor will let us know what's happening in our local movie theaters and, more importantly, what you should make sure you see this weekend on the big screen. Get your popcorn ready, sit back and enjoy. But first, what can we expect to do around campus this weekend? Well, let's find out.
Kicking the weekend off tonight and tomorrow, SAC is back on the movie grind, showing the classic thriller Shutter Island. Come watch DiCaprio not win an Oscar at 8 and 10:30 both Friday and Saturday night. SAC is also selling tickets to see the band Gungor all the way in next semester. If you're interested, hit up the ticket office. Students pay $10, faculty $15, and general public $25.
Donnie McCaslin and his band of jazzy men are playing at the Knickerbocker Theater tonight at 7:30. Head over to 8th Street to get your jazz on. If you love it so much you want to learn how it's done, or if you're an aspiring jazz artist, McCaslin and his gang will be conducting a clinic on Saturday at 11. Wiggers Auditorium will be grooving and jiving, all for free.
Ooh, you gonna bust out the old pipe, show them how it's done? I've heard you're quite the accomplished flautist.
Now, who on earth told you that?
A little birdie. He told me quite a few things, actually. Can you guess what time it is? Oh yeah, it's Twitter time. Our Twitter time question this week was a little unconventional. If you were stranded on a desert island, what wouldn't you bring with you? As usual, the fans delivered. My homegirl, eBriggs16, said she would absolutely not bring Nicole because she would complain the whole time. The sand is too white. Ew, crabs. Where's the nearest soccer stadium? The fans seem to have it out for you, Nicole. But hey, I'm with you. At the first sign of crabs, you get the heck out. That's the sign of an unkept beach.
I don't complain that much. And truth be told, if I was stranded on a desert island, there's a good chance that there's a very near soccer stadium. They love soccer down there in the southern hemisphere. But anyway, your favorite puppy at the Balto 1 responded simply with Phelps food. I don't know, Balto. Phelps' picnic game is pretty strong. You might not have a choice in the matter. You're going to be eating warm potato salad and cold burgers round the clock.
Man, do I love repetition. Our question this week is a pressing issue for college students and worried mothers everywhere. For Halloween next weekend, will you be dressing up scandalously or ironically? Tweet your dirty and/or hilarious details to @HopeUpdate.
And that should get interesting. Speaking of interesting, Ben Affleck is pretty interesting. Director, good actor, a big joke? Nobody really knows. But I think we found someone who can sort out through the glitter and give us some answers. Taylor Jones is going to bring us up to speed on the movies we must see this weekend. Let's get cultured.
If you are looking for something to do this weekend to get out of the cold, go see a movie. There are a lot of great ones of all genres that are currently out. This past weekend, the movie Fury, a war film starring Brad Pitt, came out and is currently #1 in the box office, followed by Gone Girl, which is an eventful film about a man's wife mysteriously disappearing. You will be shocked at how this mystery thriller turns out. I highly recommend either of these if you are looking for some intense action. For all of you romantics out there, The Best of Me, a classic Nicholas Sparks story of love and tragedy, came out this past weekend. The movie matches the book perfectly. And finally, if you are having a bad day and want to see someone else have an even worse day to make yourself feel better, check out the childhood book, now a movie, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, starring Steve Carell and Jennifer Garner. Check out these movies at the Holland 7 movie theater located on Waverly Road, south of 16th Street, facing US 31.
Whew, I'm convinced. Looks like I'm hitting up the Holland 7 on Sunday.
Definitely. Fury looks fantastic. I can't wait to cuddle up inside a giant bucket of popcorn and watch Shia LaBeouf do his work. So that seemed to go well, right? New segments are fun.
Indeed they are, which is why we're going to try and bring on another one. Whoa. Starting this week, we will be holding a Pick of the Week contest. We will accept submissions via email, Twitter, or really any way you can get a picture to us. From potato quality to the highest of high def, send us pictures of things going on around campus, the community, nature, or even just fun stuff with your friends. We'll feature our favorites on the show.
Make us laugh at your stupid decisions or writhe with emotion. If we feel something, it's a winner. We can't wait to see what you cook up for us. Please make it worth our while. In the meantime, Marisa has part 1 of our Halloween special this weekend. Let's hear what's going on in the city of Holland.
Hello everybody, I have a Halloween special for you today, just for all of you. I know, we all love candy. That is why most of the events for this weekend will involve lots of candy. Well, let's get started. On Saturday, October 25th, there will be an event called Trick or Treating in downtown Holland from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Participating businesses will have an orange balloon on their doors. You are encouraged to come in a costume. I might go as a pirate, or who knows, maybe even as a zombie. The next event is for people who like to paint and to be creative, because there will be an event in the Holland Area Arts Council where you will get the chance to paint skulls and do other fun activities. Cost is only $10, and you also get to learn more about Dia de los Muertos. This should be very interesting. Are none of the events so far convincing you? Are you looking for something spooky? Then you should check out the Felt Mansion Darkness Tours. Why? Because it is among the top 10 haunted sites in Michigan. Ooh. It will be running until October 31st from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Admissions is $10 per person. Yeah, I know it's a little bit on the expensive side for us college students, but it seems to be well worth it. Just remember that Friday, October 24th, tours begin at 10 p.m. due to a private event. Remember to bring your flashlight. You don't want to end up in complete darkness. Also, cameras are allowed. Is that too extreme for you? Well, we have other options, like Halloween at the Van Raalte Farm, October 24th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It is only $3 per person for this event, and there will be activities and treats. Who doesn't like that? You also get to enjoy cider and a cookie. How nice. And you end it all with a warm, big, cozy campfire. There will also be Treats and Trails event at the Outdoor Discovery Center from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The cost is $5 per vehicle. This event will be for 2 nights, October 24th and October 25th. This event consists of a barrel ride through the nature preserve, and of course, more candy and more activities. Looks like we're all going to be loading ourselves with candy this week. Well, that's all I have for you today for this Halloween special. Have a wonderful weekend.
City of Holland is really stepping up its game for this. Downtown trick-or-treating a full week early, that's dedication. I can see where our athletes get it from.
Ooh, clever segue there. I like the effort. Let's find out what our dedicated warriors of sport are doing with the always hustling Sarah Gould.
Homecoming weekend at Hope went pretty well in sports. Women's volleyball beat Albion in 3 quick games to improve their record to 25-0 overall in the season. Men's soccer fell to Calvin on Saturday 2-0 in a tough battle. Let's talk about football though now. The Flying Dutch squeezed an intense win from Olivet last Saturday. Taylor Briner caught a 16-yard go-ahead touchdown pass in overtime in the left corner of the south end zone at Smith Stadium. Kirby Crook then had an interception to end the game. Kirby Crook has been recognized nationally for his game-winning interception last weekend. D3Football.com shows Crook's leaping interception that sealed a 42-35 overtime win against Olivet on Hope's homecoming. This is the National Play of the Week from the NCAA Division III. Crook leads the MIAA with 5 interceptions this season. Now let's take a closer look at what actually happened in overtime. The Flying Dutchman had the ball first, and Kish is going to throw, and his throw is going to be good to Briner. It's going to move us a little bit closer to Hope's end zone. Kish is going to throw again to Taylor Briner, a 16-yard go-ahead. He's going to dive. He's going to catch it. That's going to put us up 6. The kick is going to be good, and now it is 42-35. Now Olivet's heading the other way, trying to just get a score to stay in it. Something else is going to happen. The first play is going to move them a little bit forward, and there's going to be a flag. The very next play, the Olivet quarterback is going to throw in the end zone where Kirby Crook, who was a little shorter than the guy that was going for the ball, is going to leap. He's going to catch the ball over him. He's going to hold on to the ball, coming from the air, land, and still be in bounds, and that is going to end the game right there. Hope got the stop, and Hope will win. Everyone is cheering Kirby on, and I can only imagine how Kirby feels. Speaking of Kirby, Kirby is actually in the studio. Do you mind coming on up here, Kirby? Hi, Kirby. My first question for you is just how did that feel? Obviously, your teammates were excited. The stands were going crazy. But in that very moment, you catch it, you're holding on to it, you fall down. What is going through your head?
It was awesome. Like you said, it was a team victory. Huge play that we had to have. We were fighting all game. It was a tough game. But we got the opportunity to put it away, and offense did their thing, and then we came up, and defense got the stop we needed.
Awesome. So. I've watched that catch a few times, and it amazes me every time I watch it again.
Yep.
Obviously, it was on D3.com. That is so awesome as a senior to have that happen. Definitely. And also, the Olivet offender was going up for that, and he was about 6'3", and you're about 5'9"-ish or so.
Yep.
So he had you a little bit taller than you, but you out-jumped him, and you caught that and landed. But were you intimidated at all guarding him, knowing that, you needed to get a stop and he was that much taller than you?
Not really. They've been going to him quite a bit on those type of routes. We knew going into overtime that they were going to take a shot downfield. It happened to be that play, and I got on top of the route and was able to out-jump him and come down with it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, Kirby, and good luck with the rest of your senior year.
Thank you very much. Absolutely.
Thanks, Sarah. I heard that Dow Center has some incredibly comfortable bleachers. Just an observation.
Maybe for about 20 minutes. I wouldn't advise trial past that. That's all we have for today, folks. Tune in next week for our Halloween-themed episode. It's going to be spooky.
Remember to tweet your feedback and your responses to Twitter time at Hope Update. We'll see you next week. For Hope Update, I'm Duncan McLean.
And I'm Nicole Metzler.
Good night, Lamp.
Game 8-0, so why can't you go on another 8-0 run? And with the 3 shooters that Hope has, it's very doable. And I'm looking for Brittany Berry to get hot. She's just 3 points. She's made 1 3. I think I said earlier that McAfee was the leading scorer, but actually Mandy Traversa is leading the Dutch with 8. So continue to pick for her, have her find her shot. McAfee's gonna get her double figures, and she's gonna rebound. That's expected. Now you just got to find contributions off the bench and just get one of the shooters in flow. I mean, it's just, you got to find a flow and cut down on the turnovers too.
Right.
Hope with 13 turnovers.
13 turnovers, on pace for 26. But one thing that we haven't talked enough about is the height advantage that Hope College has. You look at McAfee, just 6 attempts. Rebecca Lawrence, 2 for 3 from the field. I mean, if I'm Coach Morehouse, I want that 2 for 3 to turn into something like 14, 15, 16 attempts. A lot of times you're going to have a situation where she's oversized down low. I mean, worst case scenario, you just get Calvin College into foul trouble. I mean, you're not exceptional from the line at just over 65% in the year, but get to the line, score points when the clock isn't ticking, and find a way to get. I mean, Traversa, a huge height advantage. Dole, a huge height advantage. McAfee, Lawrence, it's no question. The height of the Dutch, both, I mean, literally height of the Dutch, but I mean, you got to use that to your advantage. And we've talked a lot about 3-point shooting, but how about let's get the ball down low a little bit?
And let's get some defensive rebounds. Let's not let Calvin keep chipping away underneath on their offensive end of the court too. Put a body on a night, get some defensive boards, prevent the second and third chance opportunities.
Yep.
And they should be fine. Again, 10-point lead. You want to get it under double digits, but this could be a tight game here within 2 minutes of this second half.
Yeah.
Teams can score.
And on the other hand, if you're Calvin, you have to continue to do what you do. They are trapping out of the full court press exceptionally well, forcing the ball to the sideline,
Yes.
forcing the ball to half court. I love what they're doing. One thing I would say is try to get Englehart more involved. You saw,
Right.
I mean, Calvin erased an 8-point deficit and climbed that to a 6 and 8-point advantage early in the first half by attacking the paint, having those guards backdoor cut, guards off ball screens, continue to get those guards down low. Englehart, Verkuyk, Timmer, Springer,
Sure.
find a way to get in the lane.
Right. Englehart has shot 11 times. She's 3 of 11. Not great, but she does have 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. So a complete game for her in the first half, and we'll see if she can continue that trend and, you know, be close to triple-double status by the time all the zeros hit the scoreboard. I don't know if I said that correctly, Case, but
Yeah,
by the time the final buzzer sounds,
I think
Englehart could be close to a triple-double.
we got the message across.
And we're about to get ready here, 5 seconds. I'm interested, too, to see how quickly Morehouse brings Traversa off the bench in the second half. Again, Traversa leading the Dutch in scoring with 8. Should we begin the second half?
It's going to be Anderson, who rested quite a bit in the first half, to bring the ball up for a cross for the Flying Dutch. Barry pass to Anderson, tipped away by Springer.
Even a little tip like that, if you're John Ross, Calvin's head coach, you like seeing that deflection. You like to see the aggressiveness on defense already 10 seconds into the second half.
Rebecca Lawrence, that's the shot. I mean, the shot you wanted. You would have loved to see her maybe create a little bit of physicality there, a little bit of contact in order to get to the line. She kind of shied away from that, the bucket down low.
Yeah, make a move quicker. Again, you saw another double team down low on Lawrence. Look to kick it out or make a move quick.
McAfee dribbles her way into a double team. Ball's on the ground. It's a scrum, jump ball, possession arrow. Calvin. Calvin runs this high octane, high tempo offense, this aggressive defense. You look over here at Coach John Ross, very stoic, very poised.
Yes.
You don't, I mean, with a frantic style of play, he is the mediator.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Still stoic after that turnover.
Yep. Well, he got a 10-point lead. He's got reason to be.
Yeah, if you're Calvin, if you can get a couple buckets, go on a little 4-0 run.
Wow, Anderson, the pretty move, no good. Lawrence up, and the hoop and the harm. She's going to go to the line to shoot one.
That's what you need. And one. Chance to cut it to 7. Stop the clock. Not even a minute into the second half here.
Lawrence at the line, the first one of one. Finds back iron, bounces up.
Good to see her get that one go. She's 54% on the season. Not great, but finishes the and one.
Verkuyk down the right side of the lane. She falls to the ground, turns the ball over. It's going to be Anderson with the ball.
Yeah, try to wreak havoc if you're the Dutch on the defensive end too. Get a couple turnovers. Capitalize on those.
A pretty dribble move, crossover by McAfee. She gets in the lane. Ball's going to be tied up.
Give her 2 shots though. She missed 2 in a row early. She's 76 from the line. See if she can a couple here.
First one's good.
There you go.
Coach Ross wants a timeout for Calvin.
Eerily similar to the first half. Hope went up 8-0. I think it was just 5-0 actually. And Ross called an early timeout for the Knights. And you see here, quick 4-0 run, could be 5 with another McAfee free throw. So very similar to the first half.
I mean, and they're kind of doing kind of what we mentioned, but not so much what we mentioned, more so is what makes sense. Getting the ball down low. That's 3 straight possessions. The ball's gone down low. You're looking for layups, and what happens? You look for layups, you don't get the layup, you get to the free throw line, you're scoring points when the clock's not ticking. In a game that's such high speed like this, that's going to be the difference maker. If you remember, we said this earlier in the game, it could, with 2 teams so evenly matched, could come down to free throw shooting.
It could, absolutely. Both teams shot a combined 6 free throws in that first half. Not much, but you could see a lot here in the second half and down the stretch, as you said. Calvin's 4-4 now. Hope now 2 of 4, looking to go 3 of 5.
Winner of today's game will take sole possession of the MIAA conference. McAfee, the second one goes. It's a 5-point advantage in favor of the Knights. Englehart, the backdoor cut. She swings a
Another
pass.
turnover.
Swinging that pass. I mean, she had an open girl in the corner. Ball was just passed off the rim.
Right.
Who put that thing there?
If you're Hope, you love to see the deficit already cut to 5. If you're Calvin, you want to get a stop here and a quick bucket on the other end, go up 7 or 8. I mean, Hope here on a rally.
That ball was telegraphed by Anderson. She stared down Lawrence the whole way. Maybe a bounce pass could have been more effective there.
Again, they're looking inside.
That's going to be Aker down low. She's going to get a heavy double team. Ball is shot no good on the ground. Another rebound, offensive rebound opportunity for Calvin. We're going to get a jump ball in favor of the Flying Dutch.
See, they're discussing whose ball it is. It is the Flying Dutch's ball. See another man press from the Knights. See if they trap the corners. Yep, here it comes.
McAfee sends one to Dole. Dole back to McAfee. McAfee pump fake, dribble right, back to Dole. A little two-man game right now. Dole gets all the way in. No good. Offensive rebound. Barry for 3. No good. That one's going to be short. May have got tipped there. But another offensive rebound on a shot attempt. Autumn Anderson, she's going to swing.
You've already seen 2 offensive rebounds here for Hope in this sequence. You like to see that if you're Morehouse.
And after 2 offensive rebounds, you've got to get a bucket here to really make people pay. And it's Springer.
Oh.
Oh, no, wait a minute. We got Springer who looked like she drew the, I'm going to be honest here, it looked like she drew the jump ball there. We're going to get on the arm on Springer. First foul for her.
Calvin was looking to push that ball if that was clean steal.
There it is. Laura McAfee, 2 points. And just like that, it is a 1-possession game.
There's Barry's energy, and you saw Barry with the find there on the other end, passing it from inbounds, finds McAfee, and then gets a deflection there on the defensive end. Again, she'll bring it both ends of the court. Not even 3 minutes in here, Case, and we already got a 3-point game.
Lerchma checks in for the Knights, as well as Timmer and Shelton. Verkuyk dribbles baseline. She's going to find Timmer, tipped out of bounds. Ball's going to stay here. Yeah, I mean, kind of a deja vu from the first half, a little inverse deja vu was Hope College coming on strong to build a lead. Now it's Hope College coming on strong again to decrease the lead.
Yep, cut the deficit already more than in half.
Ball's going to be on the ground. A jump ball. Again, a lot of
could have
jump
been a
balls
walk.
here. Definitely. As you look at, you see Barry talking to one of the officials. Absolutely could have been a jump. Officials going to say no one had clear possession. Calvin College, ball Verkuyk to inbound. She's going to throw it.
I like this matchup, Verkuyk versus McAfee. Wow.
Good move there. Anderson, as Hope has won a few possessions where they're not pressured in the half court.
See this double high screen coming up. Got an option to go left or right, and there's a
clean block by Brianna Verkuyk.
Yeah.
Verkuyk decides against the three-pointer, throws the ball inside to Timmer. Timmer can't hang on.
It's what good ball pressure can cause. You saw the pressure there put on by McAfee up top on Verkuyk, and it just, when you hound the offensive player like that, it can really distract and cause a turnover like that when you look for the entry pass. And you got good rotation down low too.
Anderson coming up down the sideline.
Gotta watch the corners again.
Yep, Verkuyk comes as a wolf trap. Dole, they're gonna give her the travel call there. She looks for a foul.
It's a tough call. I thought there was a bump, but ref saw it differently. Turnover for Dole.
Dole on Englehart. Here comes a double team. Englehart, no problem with that. The back door, she finds a backdoor attempt. Lertzma, the layup is good, and the lead.
Patience and control there for Englehart. Dribbling around, got into a little traffic, hit a double team in the middle, but eyes up the whole time.
Berry for three. Hope needs it. No good. Verkijk, rebound. Berry looks like she's rushing that shot just a bit. She's much more comfortable as a set shooter.
Right. I like the shot. She needs to keep shooting. The Brittany Berry three can do wonders for this team right now. Great look.
Great drive-in dish. Autumn Anderson to Maura McAfee. That's 2. Hope College 38, Calvin College 41.
McAfee, the first Dutch to go in double figures. Well, actually, that was her 12th and 13th point there. Another rebound for her.
Excellent rebound there. Anderson looking to push. Swings to McAfee. McAfee decides against a three-point attempt. Swings back to Anderson. Anderson for three. That's going to be long.
That's okay. It's inside-outside game. It's an open shot. Anderson will take that when she's open. You don't mind that shot.
Gears and Traversa into the game for Hope. The first one's off the bench.
Freshman Gears, sophomore Traversa. Young talent off the bench.
A hot pass from Lertzma is out of bounds as Shelton can't hang on.
Here's that press again. You see Verkijk already. There it is. Looking to double.
Anderson does a good job taking the ball up the middle there. Nice pump fake by Traversa to Gears. Back Traversa for three. There's no way. There's no. I may have said that a little bit early, but there's no way a shooter like her. I mean, she's gonna come here and she's looking to set records here at Hope College. She's wide open for three. That's gonna fall every single time.
Huge three, her third of the game. It ties the ball game up at 41. 14:31 to go in the second half. If you're Hope, you've already cut that 10-point, you've erased the 10-point deficit from halftime, and now tie it up here. It's well over 14 minutes to go. And Traversa now with 11 points. She's in double figures for Hope. Mentioned earlier, McAfee leading the scoring for Hope right now with 13. He also has 5 rebounds.
Klauka and Smith to check in for Hope College. Jim with 14 and 31 to go. I got to give a little birthday shout out to my mom on Sunday.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
I love birthday shout outs.
Looking for a little family dinner, some time with her.
Good deal. Good deal.
All right, we have a tie game. 14 and 31 to go. Momentum leaning in the favor of Hope College. Calvin College, what do they have to do to limit this momentum, to get things going in the second half for the first time for them? Coming into this half, I mean, they had 39 points. They've had one bucket in almost 6 minutes.
Right. I like the timeout by Ross. I do. You see it traverse the three go in once again, and now we'll see what Hope comes out here with defense. It might just be a half-court man. But again, got to move without the ball. Maybe a set play here out of the timeout for John Ross and the Calvin Knights. We'll see what Engelhard directs here. Maybe get Engelhard to open look. She just shot once here in the second half.
Smith looking to be energy defensively off the bench. She's going to get a little too much contact there, but you got to like the aggression.
Looked like the play call there. If there was a play, it could have just been motion offense, but it looked Engelhard just head down looking to find an open lane, and she did. Got a call. Could have been what Calvin wanted there, just getting Engelhard open.
For Kike to Aker. Aker off glass, no good. That's going to be a foul, though. That's going to be a foul on number 2, Klauka, 32, sorry, Klauka for Hope College.
Aker at the line here, shooting 74% on the season. It's the first one to go to give Calvin the 1-point lead.
Second one off back iron, no good. Offensive rebound by the free throw shooter.
That's the shooter getting the offensive board. You don't want to see that.
Nope. Verkijk in the lane. And that's what we were talking about coming out of halftime. That's so pretty. She's so good going from left to right. The flow of the offense in the lane. Layup is up and good.
She is, and the scary thing is she's a 43% shooter from 3, and that's with 49 attempts. That's no slouching.
Traversa decides against the three-pointer to Gears. Gears drives, Klauka. Back to Gears, two-man action. 5 seconds on the shot clock. It's Traversa, three, no good.
Look at that rebound.
Excellent, wow. Smith, the excellent offensive rebound. Maybe the shortest player on the court.
Yeah.
But that's not what matters here.
It's just that, it's that want, that desire for the ball. Who wants it more? Saw Smith just all in for that rebound.
You gotta love what she's doing off the bench as Klauka gets a wide open layup.
Oh.
That's no good. You gotta love what she's doing off the bench.
Oh, yeah.
You know that Morehouse brought her in for some energy. She comes in, irritates a ball handler too, and then gets an offensive rebound.
Timmer again aggressive in the offensive end. She'll D up too.
Traversa, top of the key.
You're going to see a 5-for-5 substitution here on the next dead ball for Hope. Bringing 5 new bodies off the bench.
2-point attempt is good. It's a 3-point Calvin lead. Yeah, you got 5 new fresh coming in for Hope College just second, and 2 for Calvin. As Timmer, the ball down low, the left-handed layup.
Timmer again making noise underneath. Great find by Engelhardt.
Anderson does a good job at breaking the press. Smith, 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Gears, no. She wanted it, she touched it. She may not have touched it. It's gonna be out of bounds.
I think it's reversed. First to Hope.
For Hope College, we have a fresh 5, and for Calvin, we have 3 coming in. Spade, Verkuyk, and Springer in for Calvin. And we're gonna go Barry, Lawrence, Sudbury.
If Hope scores on this
That
possession, that's a big reversal. If they can cut it to 2 or 3 here.
Kick to Dole. Dole to Sudbury. Sudbury at the top, getting bothered by Springer. Denies both screens, Sudbury does. Barry pump fake behind the back. Looking there for a backdoor.
See Lawrence calling for it again underneath.
Ooh, Sudbury layup, no good. Engelhardt to lead the Calvin offense, up 5. Spade to Springer, Aker drives on Lawrence with a half spin move to Spade, 3, no good. Rebound Lawrence, she's bothered. She's gonna get, yeah, we definitely got on the arm there by Verkuyk.
Great box by Lawrence. Not gonna allow another offensive board.
Aker actually picked up the foul there. That's her second, team's 4th.
You like to see Hope's rebounding coming out of the locker room here. It's already cut to 3 in the rebounding differential. Calvin with 31, Hope with 28 now.
McAfee to Lawrence. Lawrence is good. The layup, the foul. That's beautiful play. 2 post players.
Yeah,
almost,
interior play.
Right, 2 interior post players running a kind of a half-court fast break play there. It was a couple smooth passes, a dribble.
Oh yeah. I love the 2-player game with post players. It's just beautiful when it's executed correctly. Right there, flawless.
Lawrence to the line. Free throw is good. We have a Calvin lead, 48, 46, 11, and 31 to play. Springer to Spade. Spade breaks down Sudbury. Goes right.
Oh.
She's forced into a defensive stand by Lawrence. Tosses the ball off her shin. It's going to be Calvin ball. Verkuyk dumps down low. Ball's tipped, no good. Spade for 3. Good.
I think you can stem that back to Verkuyk saving that ball from going out of bounds on the errant pass inside. Swing it around, you get an open 3.
You're going to have an open 3 here by Dole. She decides
it
against it. She tries to find Barry. Body taken away from her. Verkuyk with the steal.
Morehouse wanted a foul there on the drive by Dole.
Spade for 3 again.
Wow.
Bang!
Just
Spade
like that, they go up 8. The
on
3 ball.
fire.
Just a 2-point game. Less than a minute ago.
A game of the runs for sure. A ton of time left. 10 and 30 to go. Calvin with an 8-point lead.
It's a good drive.
Lawrence into the lane. Continue to get to the line. Continue to drive. Draw contact. Score buckets when the clock's not ticking.
It's tough for Hope now, too, when you see a couple 3 balls go through. And now how do you stop a Verkuyk drive? How do you stop a Springer 3? How do you keep this game from getting out of hand? And it's not close to getting out of hand by any means. But Lawrence just says, I'm going to take this possession and drive and get some contact and stop the clock. Hopefully cut this game to 6 points.
That foul was on Callie Verkuyk. That's going to be her third. We got to keep note of that.
Yes.
54-48. 10 and 15 to go. Spade the turn past Springer. Springer dumped down to Timmer. Timmer no good. What was the call there? Gonna be a
double
turnover,
dribble.
Double dribble turnover on Calvin Hope College ball. This is gonna be a huge possession for Hope. Down 6.
Game of quick little runs. Need another bucket here. Cut. Turnover.
Anderson looked like she got elbowed in the nose. She's
shaken
down.
up.
On the other end, it's a layup and good. Anderson's really shaken up. It's tough to see from here. Just holding her nose, maybe her mouth.
Question here, is that a foul? I mean, that leads to 2 points for the Knights to go up 8. They have a Hope player down.
Anderson limited in the first half. You love to see the amount of minutes she's getting to play the second half. It'd be a shame as Morehouse goes over there to check on her, as well as the medical staff. It'd be a shame for her to have to take a seat with just 10 minutes to go. But again, by Kelvin, a great use of the press to bother the defender. Anderson looks like she's going to shake it off. No blood might be a good sign for her.
We talked, I mean, the point guard play. There's another point guard going to the bench. Who knows when her return will be. We have Sudbury back in the game now for Anderson. She'll have a lot of ball handling duties here.
The lead is back up to 8. We are halfway through the first half. Calvin College 56, Hope College 48, 10 minutes to play.
Second half.
Second half.
Be high scoring.
Yeah, no kidding. Dole, beautiful pass down to McAfee. McAfee kicks to Barry. Barry, the no look to Lawrence. Lawrence for 2. Give it to her. That's 56-50. Calvin College with the lead.
Dish by Barry again. 4 assists now for Barry.
Springer, a nice spin move to Verkuyk. Back to Springer. Layup in contact is good. Sudbury on that dangerous sideline of Dole. And it looks like Timmer was one step ahead of Rebecca Lawrence there. One thing that I would like to see by Anna Dole, I understand that a lot of scoring going on.
Yeah.
A lot of good scoring options out there. But it looks like she's definitely pass first, which is okay, but she's not even looking to make an attempt at the hoop, make an attempt at a dribble. I'd like to see her, I believe that she can score too, and I'd like to see her become a little bit more of an offensive presence right now.
Yeah, she's deferring a bit. She, like we said, she has the versatile game, passing first. It's hard to pass up when you have one of your interior post players like Lawrence calling for the ball, almost screaming for the ball, sealing the defender down low. Here's Lawrence at the line again.
Entering the line for the Knights, number 15, Brie Lertzma. Also number 42, Hannah Aker.
Aker back into the game for Calvin, and so is Lertzma. Rebecca Lawrence, free throw is good. It's a 6-point game, 9 and 10 to go.
Lawrence now 6 of 6 from the foul stripe.
Englehart, no one's guarding her there. She's going to take 2. No good. Lawrence with a rebound. Every time Lawrence gets a rebound, she's double teamed. Duel right here. This is where we'd like to see her maybe dribble baseline there, but no, she's fine. Sudbury to McAfee. McAfee brought to the ground by Verkuyk. Both players had the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow remains here with Hope. Rebecca Lawrence leading Hope College 16 points, 7 rebounds into the game. Anderson back checks into the game. Looks like she was shaken up on the play, but not seriously injured. And Traversa back in the game too.
Watch Traversa at the top of the key here. She might pop out.
McAfee and Verkijk.
Not sure what that call was.
Well, they both had the ball down low. It looks like Verkijk's knee was out of bounds.
Just out
and
of bounds.
She touched it, yeah.
Quite a few jump balls so far in this contest, too.
Anderson dribbles baseline, swings. Traverse is open at the top of the key. McAfee goes against it. 2.
Gets
is
the roll.
Good. We're in for a treat here. 4-point game, 8:30 to play. Engelhardt swings to Aker. Aker down low, challenges Traversa. Finds Timmer. Timmer against the 3, 2 steps in, 2-pointer. Good. Timmer really coming on strong here in the second half for Calvin.
6 points now for Timmer. Dangerous pass.
Traversa.
A lot of ball game left still.
Hannah Aker picks up her 3rd foul.
1-and-1 here.
Yep.
It's already 8 fouls on
Calvin.
Calvin.
Only 2 for Hope College. If you're Calvin, you got to think this possession right away. You're going down low, and you got to think the refs have it in them.
Right. Try it out. See if they'll call it on their end too. Traversa. Now, she's there, but she's 83% on the season.
Engelhardt directs the motion. She drives left, goes down low.
She'll do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a hesitation move. She'll look left to the wing and then kind of lull you to sleep and drive on you.
A tough press here. Cerveza with the ball. She's going to dribble. Free throw extended back to Anderson.
Key part there.
Wow.
Movement.
And a sneaky screen here by Cerveza.
Yes.
A sneaky screen by her to get McAfee open. That, Mandy, is on you. Ooh.
Costly offensive board.
Aker offensive board, layup, and the foul. A chance for a 3-point play.
A quick shot by Engelhardt there off the front end of the rim, but if you're a Flying Dutch player out there, you just got to attack that ball, get it down on the other end, and now Calvin here with the chance to go up 8.
Tiffany Carter comes into the game for Calvin. No good. Excellent box out there by Hannah Dole. And we're looking to push. Advantage Hope College there. Traverse at the top of the key. She finds Dole. Dole, a couple dribble moves back to McAfee. McAfee's going to test her luck. Drives, kicks. Dole, baseline. Bucket. No good. Rebound. Solid rebound by Lertzman there. But she's out of bounds.
Oh.
Wait a minute. What's the call there? Out of bounds. Right,
There's no foul call.
Right. Out of bounds. Stays Calvin Ball. It looked like they were the only one. I don't know. We're going to go Calvin Ball. 7:05 here. 57. Hope College. 64. Calvin.
There's great D. That's the defense you're going to get from Dole. Just happens to lose it there.
Traversa draws a tough offensive
Yeah,
shot with a
Traversa
hand up.
contested that Verkijk shot. Flustered her a bit.
Hope College down 7, 6.5 to go. Needs a bucket here. Calvin, continue to play
Great
that
look.
defense. McAfee
That's
down
what,
low.
yeah, that's what Dole will give you. Again, she'll eyes up. She hasn't shot much today, but she's looking underneath to both McAfee there and Lawrence.
McAfee keeps getting that high off-ball screen at the top of the key. We're gonna have a jump ball here at the top of the key near the free throw line. It's been Traversa one time. Looked like it was Barry there. I mean, they're getting her wide open.
Oh yeah. You want to keep utilizing that. McAfee now with 19 points, 6 rebounds. Yeah, it's that high screen. She's kind of floating around the top of the key, then gets a back screen and wide open. It's the U case.
Hey, we got a ball over here. Hey, can I shoot it? No. All right, fine.
Out there. It's a decent pass.
Yeah, you know. I was leading him to the corner. Three is greater than 2. I got my
I wish you shot that
I got
there.
my shirt untucked there. Yeah, who yelled back there? Shoot it.
Get the assist if the ref shoots it.
Man, I regret that. I haven't had that happen to me yet. I want that ball back.
Oh, Traversa wants it.
3. Dial it up and dial it in.
It's the magic touch of Rutledge there. Casey Rutledge gets his hand on the ball.
A positive voodoo. I get the hockey assist there. No, 3. Back again. No good. Rebound, Anderson. It's 5 and 55 in the game.
No need to rush here. Just slow it down, get it up there.
2-point Calvin lead. I'm telling you, Traversa, that straight on 3 from the top of the key is deadly.
Oh, how deadly is it? She has 4 threes. Barry just 1. Barry's not on. Traversa's on. What a weapon.
Gears. Oh, Barry gets that one. This was for you, Jim. That's for you! Fill it up, Barry! We got a 1-point Hope College lead and a John Ross timeout. Oh my, it's exciting in here.
That's just unfortunate for the Knights. You have a defender fall, and it rolls right into a 50% three-point shooter's hands, who has been just hoping for that wide open look. And there it is, Barry just with 6 points now, but 2 threes. And we talked about it, McAfee right before her. That's lethal.
And Barry with the ball. Hey, look what I found. That ball was rolling nearly in slow motion for 20 feet. Okay,
and
we'll
when you give her
10
time,
feet.
you give her time to set her feet, size it up. It's almost going to be no rim on those.
We have a
net.
1-point Hope College advantage. 5 and 33 to go. It is Hope College 65, Calvin College 64. And you know what that means, Jim? It's far from over. We've seen teams go on 8-0 runs, 10-0 runs that fast.
Absolutely. And the foul numbers here are important. I mean, Hope's in the bonus now. Calvin 8 fouls. Hope just 3 fouls, so it's going to take 4 more Hope fouls for Calvin to get in the bonus. I mean, that's huge coming down when we get under 5 minutes to play.
Exactly. If I'm Calvin College here, you just got to look to slow it down. Lertzma's into the game. You got Verkuyk. I really like the Timmer option here. She's been hot in the second half. She's taking great shot selections, and she's got the hot hand. Short corner's her option.
See Brianna Verkuyk out right now for the Knights.
Yep.
So who are you going to go to?
Oh, Barry high points that ball, intercepted.
You love that. She hits a 3 on one end, steal on the other. Now you're going to see Engelhardt hound Barry after that 3.
Mm-hmm. You like to see.
And Anderson's back in the game. We failed to mention that yet after she went down pretty hard.
Barry down low, no good. Offensive rebound, up again, no good. Wait a minute.
Oh!
Wait, that ball might have been.
Counting?
That ball went about 17 feet in the air, flirted with the shot clock off top of the backboard. Jim, the refs are discussing here. To me, it looked like it might have been out of bounds. I mean, that ball was way up there, off the very top of the backboard, and found its home. What do you think?
No good.
No good. I think that's the correct call.
So it's so odd as if you're Barry there, you see the ball go in, not an and one. You're getting 2 shots here. It's an odd thing if you're in the player's shoes there. Ball goes in, but you still get 2 shots.
She
can can them. Doesn't get to the line too much. Now she's 18 of 23 on the season. Good for just over 77%. This one's big here. You go up 3, prevents a 3 from the other end. Prevents Calvin from taking the lead with the 3 on the other end.
Second free throw is no good. Calvin down 2, 4 and 53 to go. It's Engelhardt behind the back, down the lane, up and in. I mean, that was as smooth as can be.
Jeez.
Traversa looking, finds Gears.
Man,
couple dribbles in the front court, behind the back, one more dribble, avoids a defender, and in. Love it.
Give Engelhardt 10 points now.
Barry
See, this is big. I mean, Barry's getting 2 shots here now. 10 fouls on the Knights. I'm sure John Ross is looking up at the scoreboard here, seeing 7 foul differential, 10 on the Knights, just 3 on Hope. This is crucial now, 4:30 to play.
Barry could make this a 1-possession game. Yep, first one is good. College. Barry makes good of the first, 67-66 Hope College. 4:30 to play. No, she misses a second. She's
2 of 4 from the line now. Not Barry.
1 point lead, Calvin. Springer in the corner. Ball's tipped. That's timeout. Autumn Anderson. Wow, a scrum on the floor. She reaches back, picks the pocket, falls in the ball, calls a timeout.
Yeah, Morehouse is really screaming for the timeout too.
That's an exceptional defensive play. Way to get on the ground, Autumn Anderson.
How about the rebounds now, Case? It's 36 Calvin, 34 Hope. Hope has really closed the gap there.
Anderson handles the pressure well.
Yeah. Verkuyk just waits for that corner.
She does. Just hounds it. Dole, 2 hard dribbles to the right to McAfee. I'd like to see a screen here for Lawrence. It's Anderson down low. She's going to go to the line. And that's what, I mean, McAfee jumped from about 12 points to 19 points really quick here in the second half from this off-ball screen by Lawrence or whoever, you know, Traversa, whoever it was, as she's going to check back into the game. They've kind of gone away from that. They're getting to the line. They're making free throws. That's fine. But
I think it's good to mix it up too. Calvin may have game plan for that in the last timeout, prevented that top screen for McAfee to come down and get open look underneath, and now Hope's getting to the line.
They've gone 50% the last 3 trips down. It's going to be Englehart. She's going to drive, kick, Timmer, 3, got it for 3 and the lead. It is Calvin 69, Hope College 68, 3:35 to go.
Timmer, sophomore from Caledonia, huge shot.
I like the way Timmer plays. I do.
Yes. You love to see Brianna Verkuyke's assertiveness on defense too. They're picking up a steal.
And that play, let's not forget, Englehart did a great job of dictating, the position there on offense. She drives right, kicks a long across the court pass there to find Timmer.
You see Englehart shoot that ball a lot, even if it's contested. So I like Englehart keeping her eyes up and finding the open teammate.
5 on the clock. Englehart goes behind the back,
There she
finds
is again.
Verkuyke, 2 points as shot clock expires. 2 points, 68-71. Calvin College with the lead. Traversa with the ball. She's going to bring it up court. She's looking for Anderson, and she finds her. How big would another Traversa 3 be here? But no, it is Anna Dole off her knee, out of bounds, pressured again by Anna Timmer. You've heard her name a lot here in the second half.
Yeah, Timmer now with 9 points, 3 rebounds. Verkuyke now with 15 points for the Knights.
Look at that. We got 3 Knights in double figures and
loaded the scoring for Hope coming from 3 players right now.
3 Dutch in double figures. The Acre layup attempt is no good. Anderson looking to push here. She's got Dole wide left, decides against it. Swings to Barry. Barry for 3. Oh, no. Oh, no! Brittany Barry.
That's just
for
sneaky.
3.
Coming up from behind, calling for the ball.
Trail.
Yep, trailer.
This game's
Shooters
exciting.
love to trail.
Defense
loses them.
Couple of ties, bunch of lead changes. It's
Englehart.
Englehart for 2. Expect nothing less.
Anderson 12 now.
Anderson back to Traversa. Traversa top of the key. Dole. Dole spins right. She's going to take it all the way. No, she's going to bounce out.
Got to protect the ball.
She's working her tail off, but she's getting on the short end of the stick on some of these physical plays. Morehouse not pleased. You wonder how long, when are they going to bring Rebecca Lawrence back into this game with just 1 minute and 37 left. Calvin College up 2. Timmer.
Good D.
Off the top of the, oh my gosh. Timmer.
Great board by Verkuyke.
Wow, Timmer off the top of the backboard. Verkuyke comes flying in out of nowhere. Corrals the rebound. It's Englehart. She's going to draw a foul. Hope College has a couple to give. That's just their 4th.
Yep.
A body call, block on Anderson. Do you think Lawrence comes back into this game? Do you think she does? 16.7 rebounds? Or we got a timeout here. Coach Morehouse down 2. 1 minute and 25 remain. Let's talk about that for a little bit.
We could see a substitution here in the timeout. I'm not sure. I didn't see Lauren's with any physical problem coming off. I don't think she's anything nagging her.
Well, and you got to think you got to keep Traversa in there for her 3-point and Brittany Berry in her 3-point. I mean, you have no issue with the lineup that's in. McAfee, Dole, Berry, Anderson, Traversa. No issue. It's just strange with the numbers that she's been putting up.
Sure. On Calvin's side, you have 3 players in double figures now, and I think you kind of run the offense through Engelhardt now. She's made a couple tough shots. She's gotten open looks for her teammates, and you could see her. You could see Timmer bring the ball up, but I mean, you know what's interesting too? I want to say something about the Verkuyk sisters too. Is they're products of Holland, Michigan, products of Holland Christian High School, and it's always interesting to see who from Holland, goes to Calvin and really puts on a show and works hard and works through the program and becomes a huge asset to a program. And the Verkuyk sisters from here in Holland.
Yeah, not just one, but not one, but 2. You get them both.
Yeah, get them both. And they're huge contributions for the Calvin Knights.
Calvin College baseline out of bounds play goes from Engelhardt to Verkuyk. She's going to dribble, search. Still can't get rid of it. It's Engelhardt, the 6-footer. No! Wow! It looked like that was good from here, but it's going to be Anderson down 2. 70 seconds to play. Oh no, what do we got here? Timeout.
I thought
here
she
by
called a
Morehouse.
hand check
I
there
did
for
too.
a second. I was like, oh.
My, oh my.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
we got a timeout, Morehouse. 106, 2 for the tie, 3 for the lead.
Yeah, I mean, there's still 66 seconds to play. I think Morehouse might draw something up here on the board and get a set play. If the 3's open, you take it, but this could be set up for an easy 2 down low. Just try and tie it at least under a minute, too.
And at the rate you've been rebounding, especially in the second half, I mean, 22 seconds on shot clock, get it. I mean, a second chance is not out of the question here.
No, it's not. Attack the boards, definitely. And if you get that second chance, even a third chance opportunity, you have to capitalize on it if you're Hope.
Hope College still in their team huddle. I like what I see out of Calvin right here. It's the five ladies up here who are on the floor in their own huddle of themselves. And maybe that's John Ross saying, look, we got a minute left in a rivalry game. You guys are undefeated. I trust you.
Yeah.
I trust exactly what you're going to do. You've been here before. In fact, you've been here and you've won here before.
Exactly.
And they're ready. They're taking the floor first.
Matching up. Picking out who they're going to take. Looks like it should be a man-to-man D.
Dole to inbound with Traversa, Berry, McAfee, and Anderson. Anderson with 20 on the shot clock. She dribbles right, tipped, out of bounds, stays here.
Again to the corner. I'm interested to see what's going on.
Oh no. I don't know what Anderson saw there. She kind of just threw that ball up with 17 seconds and just gave that away.
Not sure if that was drawn up either. It's just dribble to the corner kind of and throw it up, see if McAfee can catch it.
Engelhardt getting ridden by Dole. A chance for Calvin to make this 2-possession game. Dole.
Wow. Jump ball.
I mean, but I had a great view from it here.
You did.
She definitely attacked the ball, the Engelhardt with the ball here. But I mean, she grabbed all ball, startled Engelhardt for sure. That's an exceptional defensive play in high risk.
11 on the shot clock here for Calvin.
Berry.
Ooh.
She's in the second row defending that pass.
.38.5 seconds to play. Crunch time.
Down to the wire. Verkuyk dribbles 10, 9, 8 on the clock.
Ooh.
She finds Verkuyk in the corner. The 3 is no good. Offensive rebound.
You
No.
need that.
Berry corrals it. No, who wants it? Who's got it? Engelhardt. Engelhardt with the ball gets a timeout. Man, Jim. That's got to be the right call here. You had 3 Flying Dutch around that ball, and they all had a chance at it. Engelhardt flying out of nowhere, corrals the ball, gets a timeout. That's hard.
Woo! Morehouse definitely going to question this one. And you're not, yeah.
And you can question it, but what you can't question is the effort from England.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
All right, so what do? You got, I mean, and here's the pros and cons to not having many fouls, not being in the bonus. You can play freelance defense. You can really, I mean, you can freestyle there, but now you have to get to the bonus. You think?
Oh yeah, and if you're Brian Morehouse for Hope here, I think you're telling your players to definitely attack the ball, try and get a steal, go for the ball. Obviously, if you get a steal, awesome, and capitalize on the other end of the floor. But if you don't get the steal right away, I think you got to foul.
Yeah.
And you still have 2 to give, 3 more to get to the bonus. So
and you just saw
gotta be aggressive.
You see, I mean, that's another offensive rebound by Kelvin, but you could see this play unfolding right out in front of us. I mean, Brittany Berry had a chance. She had a chance to scoop and really take that all the way.
Yeah, she did. But then just eyes on the ball for Galvin, and they are going to dive all out for that.
Fouls by McAfee on Brianna Verkuyk. I mean, not Verkuyk, not the one you want to foul. No, I mean, you do almost anything you can to get the ball out of her hands. 20 of 21 on the year before today's game.
Right.
Whoa. Steve Nash approved.
Absolutely. So here we go. Next foul is going to put him in the bonus.
Anybody you can get except Verkuyk.
Whoa.
Oh no, Barry! Well, you did find
Callie Verkuyk.
I said anybody but Verkuyk. I probably should have specified anybody but Brianna. Callie Verkuy's fouled. I mean, she's still good from the line too. 14 of 20 on the year before today's game.
You're right at 70%.
This is going to be interesting. You have a 2-point Calvin College lead. 73-71, 23 seconds to go. The first free throw is up, and it's no good. Traversa with the rebound.
Great box out by Dole on the shooter.
With 15 on the clock, she spins, finds McAfee to Barry, 10. 10 on the clock, Barry drives left. Oh, the scoop layup! It's up, and it's good! 9.9 seconds, Brittany Barry takes it by herself.
Wow. I was watching Morehouse too. I was wondering if he was going to call a timeout. I think he saw something developing there. He saw Barry with the handles and said, I'm going to let her take this on, drive to the lane.
Brittany Barry, the free throw is good, and the lead, and it looked like she nearly willed that layup in.
And you watch here, is John Ross going to call a timeout?
Verkuyk, 7 on the clock. She's going to dribble right. She gets in the lane, looks, finds Aker. Aker up, 3, 2. Oh my gosh, the layup is good. It's identical play from down here. We got 2 seconds to go. Calvin College, Aker, the layup and the foul.
Oh my goodness. I almost thought Traversa kind of laid off and she didn't want to foul, but I think she got some arm and ref heard it or saw it. And
here's what you have to do. This is on both ends. As Brian Morehouse wants a timeout here, maybe not ice the free throw, so he's not going to get it. On both ends, you need to foul there. He's going to get a timeout right here.
Yep.
You have to, I mean, both ends here, you're going to learn a life lesson here. You have to foul, but make sure they can't get the shot off.
Yes.
You cannot, if you're going to foul Barry there, if you're going to foul Aker there, you have to foul and not let him get the shot off.
And here, Case, now if you're John Ross, we've seen this a lot in basketball today, all levels. You're up to 2.3 seconds to go. Do you foul Hope? Do you put Hope at the line for 2? I mean, it is double bonus, but do you send Hope to the line? I don't know if you can do that here.
I mean, it's
double bonus.
No, I think you absolutely can't. You got, I mean, 2.3 seconds, 94 feet of court.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to imagine here with speed, you're going Autumn Anderson, and she may have time to get the ball up. I don't know what to do here.
Right.
But you got to think if
that's
anything,
usually in 3-point games. Like if they were up 3 here,
you foul.
It could be a foul, but because I mean, you're thinking Hope's going to get off a 3 here.
Yeah, absolutely.
2.3, they're going to have to go for the win.
And you're going to see you see full court pressure here. You're going to see, I mean, you got maybe 2 dribbles and a pass into a heave. This is going to be exciting.
Right.
We have a chance for a tie, although unlikely. 76-74. Kelvin College leads with 2.3 to go. We're going to see.
How about this though? What we 14-1 versus 13-0. We got 76-74 game here with 2.3 seconds to go. This is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, an undefeated team and a one-loss team. Man, alive, it'd be rude if they didn't.
Getting your money's worth.
McAfee to inbound. She's got Barry at half court, and she is going to have a timeout.
John Ross called that. He wanted to see the setup.
Yep. You almost wish.
It's a common call by a coach there. See the offensive setup, or if you're on offense, you see the defensive setup. But
Yeah.
there's Calvin's timeout there. What were you saying?
Well, I was going to say, you almost wish, just as a fan here, maybe 4.3 would be nice.
Yeah, it would be. It really would be. But I mean, we always say play to the final buzzer.
Play to
and
the final
yeah,
buzzer.
2.3, it's not an eternity, but it's still time for a couple dribbles and a shot. I'm interested. We saw kind of a box setup there for Hope.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of back screens for a couple of guards to come up, or it could be a long pass. Try and get something.
And you got to imagine Hope knowing that they're in the double bonus.
Yeah.
I never like it at a college or professional level where you run, when you kind of fall into the defender. I mean, not only does it change your shot a little bit, but I mean, I understand the math behind it.
Yeah,
you're going to get to the line. I don't know if I like it here, because can you depend on the ref to blow the whistle with 2.3 seconds? I don't think so.
Yeah, how much pressure on the referees here too. This is always tough, because if it's going to be a close one where it looks like it may have gotten tipped, or the girl got bumped, and and there's no call, the whole arena gets on you. I mean, this is a tough scenario, tough situation for a referee. So I'm really interested to see how these last 2.3 seconds play out.
And what did we say? I mean, you expect a close game, and we said it could come down to free throws.
Right.
And exactly that. Barry hits hers on the other end. Aker misses hers. So
And now Dole's taking it out, not McAfee.
all right, we got Anderson sprinting to the ball. It's going to be Anderson with 2 on the clock. Okay, an immediate timeout there. You saw 0.6 seconds run off the clock. I would not be surprised if you see that come up closer to 2 seconds. I mean, that's the human reaction, I mean, the human element there. I don't know if you can have much quicker of a reaction, but I certainly saw maybe a little more time, and the refs thinking they saw it too.
Wow, I'm going to see what I didn't hear what he said there to the.
Okay, but you see this play here. You get in the ball at half court. That's as smart as it gets.
Right. And I was trying to find out how many timeouts were left. That is smart by Morehouse and the crew. Call that. Now you have 1.6, 0.7 came off the clock there.
You get one dribble.
Yeah. Jeez.
And here's where it's interesting. An inbound at half court, you expect a three-pointer here, but there's nothing wrong with a pump fake here and a pass in the paint. We've seen the extreme height advantage. Maybe you look there.
Right. If they do get it down low in the paint, I think if you're Calvin, I mean, you can't just give them an open layup. You got to hack.
You have to.
Hack them and send someone to the line for 2 shots and see if they can them.
This right here, this is why you play the game. 1.9 seconds to go. It's Calvin College 76, Hope College 74. The 111th meeting, and who expected it to be decided any differently?
1.9 on the clock.
Yep. Anderson looks.
Wow.
She does go down low. McAfee doesn't get she's not going to get the shot off.
Oh.
And that's going to do it here. It was Calvin College who shows patience, who shows trust in their coach, who shows, trust in the 5 out there. And that's what we said. It's not out of the case to pump fake once here, to dump down low. Rebecca Lawrence had a look at it, and you think she may have got hacked there. She was buried. She didn't have good position. She's under the hoop.
Was it McAfee?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. It was McAfee. She's
low.
under the hoop. She's right of the hoop. Not a good look. But
if that pass out doesn't get tipped, or it doesn't get interfered with, Barry could have an open look for the win. I mean, you just game of inches, and good look by Anderson though, coming with the pass from out of bounds.
Your heart goes out to McAfee here, because she was really not. I mean, Anderson, no one's in a good position with 1.9 seconds to go.
No.
I mean, that's a 30-foot heave. She was led a little bit. I'm not sure that she can even get a shot off from this angle, and she's got to kick it out. I mean, it just wasn't in the cards for Hope College tonight, but it was in the cards for Calvin College. An exceptional game, both ends. And tell me a few stats here. What'd you like? What you didn't like?
What I did like is Hope closing the rebounding deficit. 39 in favor of Calvin, 37 for Hope. You look at the 3-point field goals, Hope 40% and Calvin 37. So both teams got up. Calvin got up 16, Hope got up 22 threes. In terms of scoring, Maura McAfee, I mean, you can't, I know she's disappointed. You saw the look on her face, her reaction after that final play, but she gave Hope 19 points and 6 rebounds. And then you got production, really, I mean, Barry ended up with 14 points. You got 15 off the bench from Traversa, some huge threes. Rebecca Lawrence, big game, 16 and 7. If you're Brian Morehouse, you like the production coming off the bench, and you like, again, like the balanced scoring there. It's good for Hope. It's just unfortunate to come off. 2-point loss here at home to your rival.
Yeah.
Calvin's side, I mean, we're looking here. Aker ends up leading the way with 16, huge. I mean, second half coming out, just lighting it up, and she's getting an interview here on court. And you got your expected production from Brianna Verkuyk and Engelhardt there, and Calvin comes from Grand Rapids, comes to Holland, into DeVos Fieldhouse, and escapes with a 2-point victory, and they stay undefeated.
Yeah, they do.
Sole possession of MIAA now, too.
Correct. In battle tested, too. I mean, Hannah Aker, like you said, 16 points,
Yeah.
6 rebounds, none bigger than the 2 down here. I mean, she didn't complete the free throw, but no one's going to remember that.
Right. How about Engelhardt, we talked about some huge drives at the end. Assists,
Yes,
points.
absolutely.
I talked about a potential triple-double at halftime, and she ends with 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists, so a complete game from the senior Engelhardt.
And
Love to see that in the rivalry.
Let's not. I mean, I'm going to give a shout out to Anna Timmer. She had 9 points. She was 4 of 9 from the field. But I mean, talk about coming up big late in the game. It was tangible things. It was intangible things. It was both her mental, her extra pass, her rebound. I mean, I love what she did. Jim,
Yes.
if you had to give me one player of the game, if you had to give me one, I know it's tough. Who do you go with?
Goodness gracious. I mean, Engelhardt plays the most complete game. I'd be biased because she's a former high school classmate of mine from Saginaw. Shout out to Saginaw, Michigan there. And I mean, I think Aker coming out in that second half. I gotta give it 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 second half.